Good. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Yeah, it's time for us to get to those four greatest words in sports, whether or not you win or not. Did your team win? Did your team win? Let's start with my team, the Las Vegas Raiders. Did we win? Hell nah. Hell nah. We did not win, and I was there when we did not win. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, man.
What I tell you?
The video that I made in regards to that when I was at the game is epic. Okay, it was absolutely epic. All right, and I'm telling you, man. Let me go over here, man, because my son making too much noise. Go in here real quick, you guys. Oh my God, I was so mad, man. Not at the players, not at the game, but at the fans. We have been formally eliminated, and these guys are coming in. Wipe your feet, man. Wipe your feet. Hey, XT, man, I apologize for that, dog. I'll make it up for you tomorrow, dog. I was so mad at that game, man. Make sure you guys watch that video, man. I told people to stop following me, man. If you think a certain way, I don't even want you to even follow me, because we got eliminated today, and everyone was talking to me about Jarrett Stidham's stats, bro. Like, that was more important than us making the playoffs last year. And I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Put your questions down, man. Wipe your feet and put your questions down. I'm telling you, man. Ain't nothing made me more mad than that, because now we have people who only care about statistics when we made the playoffs last year. Like, how is that okay, bro? How is that okay? How are you telling me Jarrett Stidham threw for 400 yards and we look good when he threw for 2 interceptions in the third and the fourth and fifth period, which was overtime, and we lost? You can't talk to me about quarterback play when you lose, man. So these guys think that we're good. Oh, well, we're going to be okay in about 3 years. I'm like, nah. So I pretty much cussed everybody out, bro. Make sure you guys watch that. You'll see it'll say Raiders and 49ers live from Las Vegas. I went off, dog. I went off, man. And you know, it's just a matter. You got to understand that some people, they don't care about winning. They really don't, man. They just want their people to be there. They want who they want. And when they wind up losing, they want the rest of us to think it's okay, and it isn't. Okay? But I'm going to get into that. So let's get into it, you guys, man. Like I said, I'm in Vegas, man. I'm at my godmother's house right now, man. You can see my son screaming in the background. He's getting in trouble with his family. He's in here running around thinking this is his house, and it ain't. But, all right, man, all that noise. Too much noise, man. And then we just saw the game with the Steelers and Ravens, man. My wife ain't happy about that, man, but that's football. You gotta play a complete game, man. You can run around here and play a great football for, 59 minutes, man, and in the final minute you wind up losing, man. So that's what it is. So let me go ahead and start reading you guys' questions, man. But I had a good time, man. It was a great time. That was a lifetime dream of mine, is to actually go to a Niner Raider game. I never been to the Battle of the Bay when it was in the Bay. And I really enjoyed the fact that I went, but I went with no expectations. I didn't go thinking that we were going to even do anything. But the cool thing about it was that I was around a lot of different people. It was a lot of Niner fans. I had Niner fans sitting next to me, Raider fans sitting next to me. Everybody was super respectful, man. There wasn't no disrespect. There wasn't anything that was being said amongst where I was at, and I was in the ones, sitting in good ass seats right by the black hole. But there wasn't any drama. When I was growing up and Niners and Raiders played, you talk about gunplay, people getting stabbed, People actually losing their lives at these games, or damn near. But this is Las Vegas, man. Everybody was pretty much cool. I didn't have no issues, man. Even when they won, they were still polite, and they say, "Hey, man, you guys almost got us." But like I said, man, I was really mad at the people who were on my live. So actually, what I did is two things, you guys, and then I'm gonna read your questions. The first thing that I did is that people wanted me to go live from the game. So I actually, the first half, I actually went live and actually was doing commentary and talking to everybody and letting them see the game like I saw it. And so you can watch that video. And then after that, I went ahead and went live after the game, and that's the one I'm really angry about. But a lot of things happened today, man. We've got some teams that are still in the hunt. Steelers are still in the hunt. Some other teams ain't in the hunt anymore. And we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and start reading you guys' questions, man. All I ask is you got to wipe your feet, tip your bartender, man. And we'll go from there, dog. But I was really upset, man, at these people that was on here telling me about statistics when we lost the game. Don't do that with me, bro. You don't get to tell me about stats when we lose. Like, that's crazy, man. That's like, well, hey, man, Michael Jordan scored 63 points that game and he lost by 4. Like, at the end of the game, he didn't talk about that. He didn't say, hey, I scored 63. He said I lost. So what I'm noticing is, man, a lot of these fans, they are so they don't know what winning is. And when you don't know what winning is, then you accept other stuff. Oh, well, we had 500 yards of offense and this and that. And I'm like, man, I don't care if we had 500 yards of offense. It didn't generate into a win. In other words, they'll take 500 yards of offense for a loss. I'll take 50 yards of offense in a win. I'll have the offense do nothing. If the defense scored all the points, I'd be happy, bro. It's just win, baby. It's not just stats, baby. But anyway, that's it. Not the same. Oh, gee. David Suarez, what's going on, man? Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam, what's going on? David Suarez says, I thought we were winning the Super Bowl, man. Steelers, like the Ravens, just did this. Hey, dog, like I said, bro, these guys, they got what they wanted, and now they're being held to the fire, and by me, and now they don't like it, man. They don't like it. I had people telling me, Shaq, I lost respect for you for this. I'm losing respect for you. I told them, man, kick rocks, bro. It's like, you don't got to respect me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Your respect doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't help my football team win. It doesn't pay my bills. It doesn't make my wife and my son love me more. Like, nothing that your respect means nothing to me, bro. What I've lost is you guys' will to win. The days of people wanting to win and that's at all costs is over, bro. It's over. It's over. They want to lose. They'd rather lose and look good losing than win and look bad winning. That's what it is, bro. Okay. No Raider guy, what's going on, big dog? Rhino Cross said a lot of red in the Death Star today. There was a lot of red in the Death Star, to be honest. Jerseys look like empty spaces. So I say it was about 2-1 Raiders to 49ers. 49ers to Raiders. They were definitely in the house. But that's because Raider Nation sold all their tickets, bro. They were outside selling their tickets. All these people were selling their tickets to everybody, bro. It's like, you can't get mad that the stadium didn't have nobody in it if everybody is selling their tickets. If they're selling their tickets, they're selling their tickets, bro. People didn't want to. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to get some money, and that's what it was. And there was people buying tickets, so that's what it was. Yo, Emerald, what's going on, big dog? X-Man, what's happening? Hey, dog. Like I said, X-Man, I was so mad. I didn't even know that was you, bro. You should have just said, Shaq, it's me, XT. I was like, oh, cool, dog. I was so on one. I didn't care, bro. I didn't even care, dog. But we gonna link up tomorrow, bro. God. Justin says, okay, that's right. McScandals, man. That dude pulled out a brand new playbook, man. He had a whole brand new playbook, bro. He pulled out plays he never pulled out before. It just goes to show that this guy was holding back on the playbook, man. He gave Derek Carr limited playbook, wouldn't allow him to audible at the line, and it was a sabotage, man. But guess what? His boy didn't win. His boy didn't. I'm like, man, I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid, bro. Somebody peed in the Kool-Aid, man. I'm not drinking in it. Oh, come on, Shaq, man. You just, man. No, ain't no come on, Shaq. Because guess what? He played good in the first half. And then when we needed him to play good, he threw 2 interceptions, bro. That don't sound no different than Derek Carr to me. What's the difference? The difference is DC has come from behind victories. This guy doesn't have any. Well, he's just started. I said, well, you guys will go ahead and give him all the padding and all the opportunity for him to lose games until he wins one. This was his chance. To me, this was his chance to impress those of us in Raider Nation who ain't buying what Josh McDaniels is selling in regards to Derek Carr being the fault. When I saw that defense just give it up again, nah, bro. I'm never gonna see eye to eye with you guys, bro. James Walker, what's going on, man? What's going on, dog? Sarah, hey, how are you? Please tell Janelle that was a crazy game. Yeah, babe. Sarah said that was a crazy game. She she, she said congratulations. It was, dog. Robert Benjamin said no, but the tank is almost complete. These what these fools don't understand, man. Jarrett Stidham, if he would have won that game, that would have. He's in a position now where he could say, "Hey, it's valid, it's valid." But with that loss, it's not valid, bro. It's not valid. You don't get to bench a starter, a 9-year starter, and a player who took me to the playoffs last year, even though he didn't win. And then 2 games left in the season, you pull out a whole brand new playbook and you say this guy is going to show us how it's done, and doesn't show us how it's done, bro. I don't care. You don't get to do that. It's not like the dude's a rookie. Dude's a 4. He's been in the league 4 years. Okay, he's been in the league 4 years, and nah, you're a backup for a reason. He was a backup. He was a backup to Mac Jones, and Mac Jones was a rookie last year. Like I said, man, you guys keep buying into that, bro. Okay, Tony Dale. Immortal 16, same results with the backup, but Carr still hate. But guess what? They have to hate with the L, bro. They have to hate with one of these on their resume, bro. You don't get to hate and not understand that you lost. That's what that is. Okay. And they're mad at me, telling me they don't respect me anymore. I'm like, man, shit, respect doesn't do nothing for me, bro. I don't respect me because I don't respect the fact that you guys leaving this and I'm not. Then just unsubscribe. And guess what? I had about four people unsubscribe. Good. I don't want you no way, man. Go hang out with your one tooth baby mama, dog. You don't got time to mess with me. I'm a real one. We don't got time for fakes and phonies, bro. Not over here. Okay. Bev, what's going on, Bev? Hey, Bev's on here. Oh, she's talking to you. She's talking to you, sis. What am I talking about? He Davis. I thought we were going to Super Bowl. Exactly. See, look. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, man. I'm be totally honest with you. These guys, these channels, these Raider Nation want us to believe the bullshit. We're holding them accountable for what they said. They don't like it. I'm noticing that. They're telling me, and they're probably going to tell you, that they're disappointed in us and they've lost respect for us because it's about the Raiders. It's not about the Raiders, bro. It's not about the Raiders. It's about them being right. And that's what it is. And they're not, bro. And they're not. And we need to continue to hold their feet to the fire, because when they thought that they had it right, they didn't show no mercy on us, bro. They didn't show no mercy on me. But now that I'm putting kerosene on their feet and I'm lighting it with a big lighter, and their feet are burning up, now they want to talk about, well, Josh McDaniels is going to win us a Super Bowl in 3 years. And I'm like, dude, you told me that we were going to do something. Derek Carr was the reason. Derek Carr is not the reason. The reason is the defense, the offensive line, and our coaching staff. That's what it is. And I'm not ever going to buy into it. You have to win me a Super Bowl. If you don't win me a Super Bowl, I'm not listening to anything you're talking about, bro. Okay. David Suarez says, for some reason, the playbook looked different. What happened to the high school plays? Hey, A.D. Suarez, you out there in the Philippines, bro. You seen that from 8,000 miles away. I don't know how far the Philippines is. You from here. You from Vegas, and I don't know how far it is, but you live in the Philippines. Hey, bro. I've never seen Josh McDaniels all year. I've been watching him preseason all the way up till now. I've never seen him run a dual wide receiver. I've never seen him run that before in my life, bro. I didn't even know Josh McDaniels had that play. Josh McDaniels put out his real play. Yeah, now I'm going to show you guys why I didn't make the playoffs, because Derek Carr always plays good in the first half. But the difference is in the second half, and when we need with those 3 red zone, remember those 3 red zone that we didn't get no touchdowns? Remember 4th and 1 at the 1? That would have been DC, man. Like I said, man, these guys ain't really right. So you are right, bro. Okay. Jesse Moore said people are still talking about how great Stidham, even though he threw that pick and lost the game. Like I said, dog, you know what I'm saying? Crack is whack. Crack is whack, man. You would think that people don't smoke crack, knowing what happens when you smoke crack. They're on that powder, and there's nothing we can do for them, dog. They on that powder. That's what it is. Sarah says, I know how you feel about your Raiders doing the choir. I understand your frustration. It ain't really about the frustration they're doing to them. It's the excuses. It's like you it doesn't go your way. You want to give me a 3 year soliloquy. Well, Shaq, man, we need 3 years. Nah, man, I ain't giving you 3 years, bro. You told me that's what it was. I'm not. That's what it is. It's more or less that. Okay. Bev talking to Sarah. My scientist says my Saints beat the first round team. I had people texting me on the Eagles game, bro. I'm like, damn, y'all beat the Eagles down. Okay. Hakeem Hines, hey Shaq, the Raiders have no defense on the team, and the front office are trophy. Derek Carr once upon a time was considered MVP for 2016, but these guys swear in their life that Jared Stidham is the man. Wait till next week when he plays against Ducktail Mahomes. Remember that cartoon DuckTales? Wait till they do that. You're gonna find out real quick that it's all Fugazi, bro. He gonna get his doors blown off again. Okay, then he'll be 0-2. All right. Tony Dill said, "How beautiful Vegas? How beautiful is Vegas? It's cold, bro. Cold. It's cold. Okay." Robert has been mechanic and tank, right? Thanks, Shaq. Brian Hackler, thanks for going live at the game, brother. I wish I was there, buddy. It was a beautiful game, bro. It was a beautiful game. But once again, man, it doesn't matter who's the quarterback. That's my argument. My argument is everybody has been convinced that one guy's the problem. And guess what? Derek Carr, I guarantee you, Derek Carr was at his big mansion with his family, probably his brother David, and all, sitting there watching the game and saying, well, what kind of plays are these? You guys are actually running plays I've never seen before. And they lost with the brand new plays and the whole situation. Still lost. And if I was Derek Carr, I wouldn't help the Raiders do nothing, bro. You ain't gonna. I have a no trade clause. You're gonna have to cut me. Okay, I'm not helping you guys, bro. And from what I've seen, he took out all references of the Raiders off of his social media. I'm not helping you guys do nothing, bro. Nothing. You cut me, you're not getting anything. Okay, you're not getting no drafts. You're not getting no assets. You're not getting anything, bro. Nothing. Okay. Carl Sanchez says, "Where's little Pinky? Got shellacked." Hey, like I said, man, some people can come in when they win, and some people can not come in when they lose. Okay. Julio Barrera said, "McSabotage. Need I say more? All day, but it backfired." I said, man, bad things happen to good people, man. You got to understand, man. It looks like the bad folks are winning, dog. It really does. A lot of times, it looks like the people who are doing the dirt are the ones that are winning, but they're not, bro. It's going to come back, and it's going to show when you least expect it. It's going to come and show that it doesn't go like that. Okay. Kim Hodge, if Derek would have came, he would have probably came back. Like I said, man, this guy had to do a comeback from behind victory. They're going to paint it however they want to paint it, but somebody told me we would have lost by 20. I'm like, man, wouldn't take we lost by no damn 20. The man has already gotten more come from behind victories this year than anybody in the league. Like, come on, man, stop lying. You ain't got to lie to prove a point. But these guys want to act like DC ain't nothing and this guy is the greatest thing ever. I'm like, well, if he was the greatest thing ever, then why was he behind Mac Jones? Like, why did he lose his starting job to a rookie? Like I said, man, can't talk to these guys. Okay, AK says, how much of a contender are the Vikings look vulnerable? They look vulnerable, boy. San Francisco looked vulnerable, man. They almost lost to us. We would have had a half a decent defense in that game. Okay. The Emerald. Fire Josh and hire Champagne with Charles Wilson as GM. Would love it. But hey, man, somebody's above both of them. Okay. Stephen Gomez said the Raiders defense has been a problem all season long. Great video you posted earlier about Mark Davis signing a memorial for your kids. Yeah, Mark Davis, I was right there at the tunnel, dog. I was trying to get him to turn around, man, because I got there late. And I got down there late. And I was like, Mark, like you can see video talking to Mark Davis. He didn't turn around because I wanted to try to get his picture. But I was talking to him. He was right there. Okay. Ms. Ermel said he thought the Raiders chance to support Stidham and bash Carr. Hey, dog, like I said, man, I don't got nothing against them. But I just been having people coming over there telling me, man, that that they've been talking about those of us who are on the other side. So I look at it this way, dog. Turnabout is fair play. If you're gonna talk about what our content is and how we're wrong, then hey, man, you better win. You don't get to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. And I'm telling you this right now, ain't nobody mentioned my name, and I still got respect for people. I like Sanjeet, a couple cats that I fool with. Wi-Fi Willie, But some of these cats, man, like, hey man, you said the wrong thing, and we're telling you said the wrong thing. And if you get mad, you get mad, man. But I know what you better not do. Better not say my name. I mention it, because if you do, then that's taking things to the next level. I ain't mention nobody's name. Okay. But hey, man, it's up to you guys. You guys are the people who are watching these channels. You should hold us accountable. Hold Shaq accountable. It's just like I've noticed I'm getting a lot of trolls, man. Where are all these trolls coming from, bro? I had one of my boys, my boy Rob Benjamin, on. He said, "Hey, Shaq, I think these people sending trolls over here." I don't know if it's true or not. I would hope not. But hey, I ain't scared of no ghosts. I'll join you. Okay. Grip them. Thanks, brother. Espo said, "What up, dog? What up, Espo? Chilling, dog. Chilling, dog." Bill Holloway, I thought they were a quarterback away. Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, these guys, Bill, we had the most. This is how you know. This is how you know you're a loser. Let me tell you how. And you guys, whoever's watching this, and you're thinking what I'm going to say, you're a loser. When you say, "Well, we had the most yards in the first quarter that we've had all season," when you know that we lost in overtime to a team when we had the ball and all we had to do was go down the field and score a touchdown, you're a loser, bro. Because you want us to believe the lies. What's wrong, son? Oh, hold on a second, you guys. Yeah, there you go. Go do something. Thank you, son. Okay, sorry about that. That you want us to believe your lies. We don't do that, dog. Okay. Tornado says, "I'll take winning over stats." Not these guys. Shaq, you're crazy, man. He threw for 403 touchdowns. I said, what about the two touchdowns, two interceptions that he threw? That was a dagger. What about those red zones that we didn't score touchdowns on, bro? Same shit. We was 4th and 1. He didn't get it in. But if it would have been Derek Carr, everybody would have been agreeing. But since Jarrett Stidham, excuses, bro. You don't get no excuses with me, man. We're Raiders, bro. Ain't no excuses. What did Al Davis say? He said 3 words. Just win, baby. He didn't say just stats, baby. Just yards, baby. Just offense, baby. He didn't say none of that. He said win. And we didn't win, bro. And that's the difference between us and them. We care about winning and they care about stats. We got eliminated today, you guys. We got eliminated. Straight eliminated out of the playoffs today. We are done. Okay? And these guys ain't even mentioning that. They ain't even mentioning it. Kendra, what's going on, Kendra? Hey, Kendra, y'all was in the house, man. Y'all was in the house tonight. Niner Empire was in there, big dog. They was in there. Gloria Aguilar said, Raiders still every day. Ain't nothing changing. There's why I said I would never give up who I am for fake respect. I told them that, dog. I told them, they're on there telling me how much they lost my respect. Respect for me. I said, man, get out of here. Kick rocks, bro. Get kicked rocks and just unsub me. And they did. Some of them did, dog. Some of them did. Okay? But guess what? They ain't stopping nothing, bro. Because as soon as they unsubbed, I had more subs. More people subbed me because I said that. It's just showing that some people don't care about the team. They care about Derek Carr being, suffering. Like this dude really did something to him. But Jarrett Stidham's going to show you better than I could tell you, bro. He ain't it. Okay? Bill Holloway says a lot of different formations. Why was Mad Max dropping into coverage again? Hey, dog. Patrick Graham was, you need to ask him. They thought they had it in the bag, bro. They thought they had it in the bag. Turbo Duran's, what's going on, Turb? It's popping. You know what was funny? What was funny, man, is that I was sitting around a bunch of Niner fans, bunch of them. There was Raider fans around me, but there was a lot of Niner fans. I had 2 dudes that were sitting next to me. They were drunk, bro. They were drunk, but they were cool. They're Niner fans. Man, this dude said to me, he's like, hey, man, once he saw Jarrett Stidham start balling, he's like, man, put Carr back in there. Hurry up, put Carr back in there. And I started laughing. I said, you'll see soon enough, dog. By the end of the game, he was like, man, I'm glad Derek Carr wasn't in there. Bunch of 49er fans were telling me, man, if Derek Carr would have been in that game, we would have lost. That's not Niner Empire. I mean, for Raider Nation, that's Niner Empire telling me, man, I'm glad DC wasn't in there, bro, because at the end during the fourth quarter when we got the overtime when we got the ball, DC would have made that happen because he's done it already. Look at how many walk off overtime victories we got. That was about the fifth or sixth overtime victory we had. Okay, I mean not victory, overtime game we had. They were all saying, man, for a while I was thinking this dude was going to be better than DC, and he ain't. So, like I said, man, when the competition says he's not better, I have to listen to you guys, bro, at all. Alex said, how much were the scalping tickets going for? Thinking for the Chiefs next week. Well, I think the tickets. I think once the game started, they dropped. If you don't have a problem being out there when the game is like when the game starts, like maybe in the middle of the first quarter or something like, or after the first, you'll probably get it pretty cheap. Probably get it for a couple $100. But the problem is that people don't have paper tickets; they have electronic tickets. So what happens is your electronic tickets you buy from Ticketmaster or whatever, and then when they sell them to you, they'll transfer the tickets to you. So I don't know why these guys were asking tickets like they had physical tickets. I don't, so but hey, if you're willing to go after the game starts, it'll be cheaper. Mr. Emerald, I could really use some advice on the Raiders right now, Shaq. My best advice to you, Mr. Emerald, if you love the Raiders, is to support the Shield, bro. Is for you to not get caught up in players, not get caught up in who's the quarterback, not get caught up in who's the coach, not getting caught up in what Dave Ziegler and Mark Davis are doing. Be a fan of the Raiders, bro, and whatever happens, happens, and hope for the best. I was never rooting against Stidham, but I just knew that I was waiting for something to happen because the offensive line wasn't blocking. They did the same thing, and he was being forced. He was able to run a little bit, but I was telling him, I was like, hey, I was telling everybody, I said, Stidham better learn how to slide or he's going to be out of there. He did not slide like he was supposed to. So that's my best advice. My best advice is do it for the Shield, bro. Don't do it for nothing else. Okay, do it for the Shield, bro. Do it for the love of the Shield. Trevor said everything you nailed. You said, Matthew, you nailed. Appreciate that. I know ready guy. Tony does exactly what Al Davis said. Just win, baby. Hey man, these people don't believe in just win, baby. It's like they believe in I want this guy to win, baby. I want this guy to lose, baby. That's not how I was raised. Al Davis raised me, not Mark Davis. Sorry. Okay. Trevor Durant's already seen it coming when Josh McDaniels set up Derek Carr. It is what it is. Where those plays coming from, bro? This dude was doing all kinds of stuff, man. This dude, that first drive when Jared said he tried to make Jared Stidham look as best he could, bro. He had him doing rollouts. The second play of the game was a rollout screen to Josh Jacobs. I'm like, what happened to three runs and a punt? What happened to that? Like I said, man, he's tricking you guys. William Boots says, Shaq, that's what McDaniels is wild kind of bulls the Raiders doing. Horrible. Turbo Duran. Ken Salt, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, dog. Jason Wise, agree with the playbook. Lots of new plays. Where all these new plays come from, dog? Like he couldn't install those plays when we needed them, when we could have made the playoffs. Raiders are are the eighth seed of the draft, right? We in the eighth, man. We're the eighth seed. That's what it's about, bro. Eighth seed. Okay. All right. Just do Brady's Brader YouTube and fans really want 46-year-old Brady tuck that. Hey dog, let me tell you something, man. I went to the I took a picture of it, but I didn't get a chance to. I went to the Nike factory store when I first got here. Why when I looked on the 60% off rack, they had Tom Brady Buccaneers jerseys on sale 40 or 50% off. Because nobody in Las Vegas is tripping off of Tom Brady. Okay. Rob Benjamin says he wasn't really running Jacobs too. Nope. His boy was getting all the carries. Be prepared. Be prepared. Brian Hackle said, do you think the best cornerback in the draft for safety we could possibly get? That one kid, man, I can't think of his name. Dr. Van told me about him. There's a couple of dudes, man. But like I said, man, I don't think we're going to be drafting a cornerback in the eighth. I think Josh McDaniels is definitely going to be doing something offensively. Maybe a quarterback, but it ain't going to be nothing you guys want. It ain't going to be Bryce Young or CJ Stroud or anybody. Okay. Leo with the $9.99 dono. Appreciate you, brother. There once I saw real police there on TV. Never seen one there before. They weren't letting nothing happen. Okay. Ms. Rose, I thought we were going to the Super Bowl. I thought so too. Mortal 16. Stidham had 4 years of McDaniels system and still lost. That makes sense. Happy New Year, Shaq. This is Darren. Hey, what's up, D? I didn't even know, man. Mortal 16. I didn't even know that was you, Darren. Hey, dog. Appreciate you letting me know who it is, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, there's a reason why this guy never got a starting job. He's just mediocre. Okay. Jill Martin, the update commentators were upbeat. I never heard them act that way in commentating on the Raiders. Yeah. Rob Benjamin said ESPN was selling Carr Waller jerseys at half price. They were. I got pictures. I'm gonna post them on Facebook. Waller, Jacobs, and Carr jerseys were 50% off in the Raider Image store. I took pictures. I have them. Facts. I have them, dog. I took pictures of it. Okay. Ken Salter says, I've never seen so many crossing routes and play actions all year. Me neither. Trevor Duran said exactly McDaniels was holding a real playbook all this time. Facts. Christy, what's going on, Christy? Hey, Christy, you need to go watch my live after the game. Watch my live during the game. I cussed everybody out, bro. I cussed all these fake Raider fans. I cussed them out, dog. I went off. Raider Jomo, no flea flickers, no jet sweeps, no lining Adams at halfback, no Adams in around pass. I mean, McDouche really calls trick plays every other play. Correct. He tanked Carr, bro. He's like, okay, let me pull out my real plays. Okay. That's just like you know what I'm saying? You've been with your girl a long time and you guys go out to dinner and your ass is wearing a sweatsuit with food stains on it, and then y'all break up and then you hook up with the girl you really want to hook up with, and now you trying to wash your behind and throw some cologne on and get it cut and try to get you a big ass Saturday Night Fever collar and have it all out like this. And so since now it's time for you to try to show out. You actually brush your teeth and all of that. Okay, that's what Josh McDaniels did. And then to find out, you get to the girl's house and the girl, her friend tells you, "Oh, she's sick. She's not gonna come out tonight." And you're over there standing up with a tuxedo on, and she's looking out the window laughing at you because the dude she's fooling with is in the bed with her. That's what that is. Chrissy Hurd talking to Sarah. Congratulations. And Rose, it wouldn't be funny if Carr and Adam Jacobs go to the Saints with Sean Payton and head bowl win the Super Bowl. It wouldn't be funny, but it can happen. Hakeem. Team can't tackle for their lives. Nope. If their lives depended on the tackle, they'd all be dead. Okay. Here we go with the stats. Guys. Pushing poised pride. Shaq, come on. Steady making 1 million. See, it's always money or stats, bro. Not wins or losses. Money or stats. 1 million. Carr makes 34 million next year. Can't build a defense overpaying for Carr. You're not building no defense, period. Okay? You're not building no defense. You're buying into that. Don't matter. They're not buying no defense, bro. Defense costs more than 34 million. You're not building an entire defense that's like that. That's fixing that, what we saw today with $34 million. I don't know where you're getting this from. You fix that through the draft. You fix that with draft picks. You don't fix that by talking about $34 million like all these players, top-notch for 34 million. It's not happening, bro. Like I said, you guys got excuses, and we're not paying attention to your excuses. Okay. Dallas Cowboys says quarterback looks good, Shaq. To you, you're Dallas Cowboys. Why should I listen to you, Dallas Cowboys? You got your own quarterback. Okay? You got your own quarterback. So I'm not listening to somebody who has a quarterback that he had problems that I got. I don't have my problem. Okay. Like I said, Dutch Master's using gobbling because I called him a gobbler. Now he wants to call me a gobbler. Like I said, you're nuts, Master, bro. You have nuts around your entire face. Nuts on your entire face, bro. And that's the last thing I'm going to say to you, dog, because you're always over here. Okay. But I'm going to keep talking about you, bro. Okay. Here we go with the semantics. Like I said, man, these guys are trying to convince themselves. They're not trying to convince me. I have seen more football and been around more football than they have. Plus, I was at the game. I was physically there. You weren't. Pushing pride. Stidham has a better drop back. Listen to this, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. Stidham has a better drop back. better mobility, better throw on the run. Just admit it. Did he win? He has all of that, but did he win? I'll wait. See how we just cut the bullshit? Did he win? He has all of that. Did he win? Did he come from behind? I saw DC come from behind 3 times this year. I had DC had 3 walk-offs. Did he win? Did he come back behind? See, that's the problem. They can't answer that. The things that are important, they don't have the answers for. The things that aren't important, they have all the answers that we didn't ask. I didn't ask nothing about his mechanics. You're talking about mechanics. I'm talking about clutch. Who's clutch and who ain't? That's all I'm talking about. Winnie Boozer said to Shaq, the Raiders have a problem. Carr has a trading clause and teams come accept this guaranteed money, and that's a guaranteed several as the Super Bowl ends. Derek Carr, I wouldn't help him do nothing, though. If I was Derek Carr's agent, you're not getting nothing for him. And let me talk about that real quick, Booze, because some of these guys are delusional crackheads. Okay, I've had everybody and their mama try to convince me to go along with you losers. You're not leaders. You guys are going to lead us straight into the. But I'm not listening to you guys. I'm too strong of an individual, and I have too much football prowess and too much tenure in Raider Nation. I've been in Raider Nation 6 decades, bro. Like, there's nothing you guys can tell me. You guys are new booties. You guys are little kids. You guys are walking around with Raider diapers on compared to me. Okay? So I don't have to listen to you. But I'm going to say this. Here's a lot of people, well, Derek loves the Raiders and Derek would do this for us and da-da-da. Okay, maybe so. But let me tell you why he better not. He better not. If Derek Carr, this is how stupid these people are. Not only do they want him to not be the quarterback, they want him to help the Raiders get better, which doesn't make sense to me. But here's what I'll say. Derek Carr's contract is a 3-year, $121 million deal with a no trade clause and can be voided for a $6.5 million cap hit. Those are all facts. The Raiders can cut him $6.5 million cap hit. So it's not going to be $34 million saved. Remember earlier when Push and Poise said that the Raiders are going to have $34 million after they cut Carr? No, they're not. They're going to have $28 million because 6.5 of them is still on the cap. See, these guys are dumb. This shows you I know what I'm talking about. How do you have a $6.5 million cap hit and you don't take it out of the $34 million salary? See, you guys? This is why I'm me and they're them. They're stupid. There's not going to be 34 million for the defense. It's going to be 28 because Derek is still on the hook. They're still on the hook for Derek for 6.5. These guys are dumb. I keep telling you, guys are dumbasses. But with that being said, if Derek Carr gives the Raiders a trade, meaning that his contract that he has right now, he trades it to the next team. The next year, the next team can do the same thing because it's a 1-year deal. Meaning that if he goes to the next team and they decide at the end of the year that they want to get rid of him, they can do the same thing, sit him out for 2 games and move him again. Derek Carr would be a damn fool to continue this bullshit contract. So what I would do if I was him or if I was his agent, I would say you have to cut me because I'm not going to stay under this deal. It didn't work once. You think I'm going to keep letting it go? No. Okay. Then when they cut me, I get to go where I want to. Unrestricted free agent. Okay. A UFA. And I can go anywhere I want. And I can sign a regular long-term deal for multiple years with guaranteed money. There's no guaranteed money on Derek Carr's deal. That's why it's dumb to even do it. It was stupid to do that. What you should now here's the other thing. They only have till the 2-3 days after the Super Bowl, which is going to come super fast. It's already January. Okay. The next thing they could have did was say, hey, Derek, could you give us a little bit more time to try to find a trade partner for you, man? We'll go ahead and push the date back to March because we ain't going to have enough time to find somebody. Derek Carr is going to go sign a deal the same amount of money with another team if he decides to, without giving the Raiders any compensation at all. Okay? And that's what's going to happen. As I said, Stidham showed some time today, but what would a multiple two-time throwing comebacks in DC doing this all plays all season? Like I said, dog, these guys are so happy that Derek Carr, they finally got their way. You know, come on, Espo. It's like these dudes are virgins. They kept out for a date, and she finally said she'd go to the movies with, and now they don't know what to do. They they're thinking that they got it in the bag. They haven't even been to the movies yet. Like they haven't even picked her up yet. And they're already going to the 7-Eleven buying some condoms and thinking they're gonna get it cracking. And they haven't even picked her up yet, bro. They haven't even talked to her on the phone. Like these guys are way down the street, bro. Way down the street with it. Bill Holler with the $2, man. Pull back the curtain craft, the pulling levers. Oh yeah, man, some Wizard of Oz going on, right? Soon as McDaniels done ruining our football team, you guys are gonna go right back to relegating of nothing going on. Okay. Jerry Moore said the whole year was sus, and I'm pretty sure it was against Carr. I agree. Sarah said Bev was screaming the entire time. Yeah, I know. Henry said, "What's up, Shaq? I wanted that win so bad. McDaniels definitely changed the playbook. I talked to my Niner home. My sisters hit me about them Steelers. I'm here for the L party. We're eliminated, bro. It's worse than that's the E party, bro. We're eliminated. We're eliminated, dog. We're out." Emerald said these Kardashians will say that Stidham put up 30 points even though he threw a pick in OT. He threw a pick in the fourth quarter too. He threw a pick in the fourth quarter, but these guys, give him a chance. I'm not giving him a chance. A chance for what? He had a chance. Okay. Raider Mojo says Wi-Fi will he be cool, but Sanji be acting for sure. He's saying McDaniels is the real deal, and coach obviously trashed at 17-8 after first win Denver in the beginning season. Like I said before, man, you know, it's not a personal vendetta for me against anybody, unless somebody says some shit about me, and I haven't heard that yet. But all I got to say is, man, you guys are what I want you guys to understand, and this can go against me. This can go against me because it did tonight when I told people to stop following me. If you're gonna come over here and you're gonna be pussyfied with the Raiders, I don't want no parts of you. I don't want no parts of it. I'm a guy who wants to win at all costs, bro. I'm a guy who wants to win worse than anything. Nothing that I want to do more than win. And if you don't have that same intensity, we're not the same, bro. I don't have to sit up and argue with you about it. You don't have the same intensity. If you're talking stats and I'm talking losses, we're not the same, bro. Because the people when I played football, it didn't matter. You know, this is the me generation. This is the how many TikTok followers I have and how many Instagram followers I have. That these people are attention hoes. Okay? Attention is the new currency. These people would rather have 20 likes than $20. You ask them, what would you rather have? 2,000 likes or $2,000? They'd have to think about it. 2,000 likes or $2,000? Me, give me the money, bro. Because people like you 1 minute and they don't like you the next. Okay? But you guys are the ones that keep us in business. The subs, okay? You guys are the ones that have the ultimate say on who's real and who ain't. You look at I only have 4,200 people, man. People try to judge me for that. Hey, man, you only have a decent amount of subscribers. But yeah, all my people over here are real, man. I'm talking to people I want to talk to. I'm not just having people who I have to say the things they want me to hear. Because I see people on here that want me to say what they want and I refuse. So what I'm saying is you need to hold these content providers. You need to hold their feet to the fire. You need to really make sure that they understand. You said this, you said that. What happened? You said this, you said that. What happened? You posted this, you posted that. What happened? Because over here, I don't have no problem. Everybody tries to come in and correct me, but it doesn't work. Okay, Raider Nation rise. Dr. Van was good. Hope you and the family enjoying your trip. Hell, my team, your team won. Oh, the Nuggets. Yeah, the Nuggets are tight, dog. Nuggets are tight, bro. As I was really hoping Morgan's gone next year. Harmon dropped the key interception opportunities. Like I keep telling you, man, these guys are dropping interceptions left and right, man. They can't catch an interception. I keep telling you, Charles Woodson, number one thing that he said he wanted for Christmas was a defensive secondary that can catch interceptions. Just imagine if he would have caught those interceptions. But hey, these guys are trash. Okay. Readiness to rise. Okay. Readiness to rise said, Bo, Derek Carr ain't it. He ain't got to be it. He's not the quarterback. See what I'm saying? I'm talking about Jarrett Stidham. That's what I'm talking about. You see, these guys want to deflect. Why are you bringing up a guy who got dismissed? This dude is not on the team. He's not out there. We're talking about the guy who started the day, not the guy who's gone. We're talking about the guy who started the day, who did the same thing. Same, the, the same exact thing, you guys. The same exact thing. And you guys don't want to acknowledge that he did the same thing. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in crunch time. Y'all don't want to say that. If you said that, I respect you, bro. But you want to bring up a guy who doesn't have a job, man. You want to bring up the guy who's done, but not bring up the guy who just played and didn't do no better. That's the problem. You guys swore on your life it was one guy. The guy's not gone. Now you want to bring him up again? You guys are fake, man. You guys are pretenders, man. You guys are pretenders, bro, because we're gonna definitely call you out. Okay. Christy said, LOL. I was saying once we hit overtime, I was like, put Carr in. Man, the Niner people that were around me were saying, thank God Derek Carr wasn't in there. They were afraid of Derek Carr. They weren't afraid of Jarrett Stidham. They were like, man, at first they were laughing. They were like, man, bring Carr back. And then I was like, Carr ain't going, that right now you happy Carr is gone. But in that fourth quarter came, they were like, man, because they thought they had it in the bag. They thought they had it. When it got close, they're like, man, dang, Derek Carr was playing, man, this might be a problem. That damn overtime came. Once again, Garrett Cole called heads and got it again. And guess what happened? Your boy, all he had to do was go down the field, since he already threw 3 touchdown passes and he's bombing and doing everything you said. All he had to do was go down the field and do it again. Couldn't do it. Why? Because he's throwing it to the wrong team. You're not supposed to, when you're wearing the Raider jersey, you're not supposed to throw it to the team that has the red on. Just a little bit of advice. Okay. Raiders have put Derek Carr in as a backup quarterback. Nah, you guys don't want, No, y'all don't want Derek Carr. Don't try to soften it up now. Okay, Shaky Jake. Carr was in a McDonald, would have tanked the game. He tanked it anyway. He tanked it, but he really wanted to win it, but he tanked it. Okay. Dr. Emmons, do you think that Carr will stay for a cheaper deal? Yeah. I don't think it's over yet, dog. I think once they get a nice taste of Jarrett Stidham, dog, and they see that Jarrett Stidham isn't the second coming of Ken Stabler, or the second coming of Jim Plunkett, they're gonna try to figure out, dog, because I'm telling you this right now. All of this is just for the hope that Tom Brady comes. And if I was Tom Brady, I wouldn't even be thinking about the Raiders, bro. You don't have nothing that I want. Your defense is horrible and your offensive line can't block. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna win? I'm not with that. Real on the race says, Matthew, somehow Jarrett Stidham is starter at quarterback. How you think it will go next season? I think if he started, being honest, we might go 8-8. I mean, 8-7 or something like that. I think we can't have an even record, obviously. I think we'd be like 8-7, maybe 8-7, 7-10 or something like that. I mean, 7-9, 8-9 or something like that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Josh McDaniels plays ain't nothing, And I think that he can win games. I think Jarrett Stidham can win some games, but that's not going to help us in the division we're in. We're not in that. We're not in the NFC South where you can make the playoffs with a losing record. You can make the playoffs with a losing record. Okay, can't do that in the AFC West. We got to play the Kansas City Chiefs twice. We got to play the damn Chargers twice. That's 4 games, bro. So that's what I think. Okay, William Boozer said, well, Little Pinky got the Vikes, got the ass busted. Every time they lose, Little Pinky don't come in. Okay. All right. Oh, no, Raider guy. Did you see ESPN News is trending that the Raiders are allegedly scouting out trades for DC next season? They can do it all day, but DC has a no trade clause. Why do you give a guy that power? DC has the leverage. And if I was him, I wouldn't help him do nothing. Why should I help you? For what? What incentive does that happen, man? What incentive is that? Think of it like that. Your job, you put in 9 years, however it happened, and then you get told by your boss, hey man, we're gonna go ahead and give you out of your position and we're gonna send you home for the holidays. Send you home. And then they want to call you up talking about, hey man, we got a couple of things going on here, man. Do you mind giving us some information or those files or whatever, dog? Or can you tell us how to handle this situation? Nah. Lucky it ain't me. Nah. I ain't help you, dog. For what? That's called burning bridges, bro. You don't burn bridges and then try to cross back over those burning bridges, bro. The bridges is burnt. Now, if you want to build a new bridge, now, if you want me to help you, got to pay me, bro. Derek Carr's a professional, man. I don't come help you guys to make your team better and get rid of me. When you used me to bring my best friend over here to help you got to talk under lies and stuff. Man, I got a best friend, man. You know how it feel for me to have to go and tell him, hey, man, you done uprooted your whole life and your kids and your girl and all of that to come to where I said it's all good and it ain't. Derek Carr feels bad behind that, man, because he got his boy tied up into this crap. Trevor Duran. Okay. Bill Holloway. Mr. Emerald, 123, just back and enjoy the ride. They can't do that, dog. They can't do it. Okay, I hope DC picks a good team to go. He will. Derek Carr is going to get his money. For everybody keeps talking about he has to do it. He's going to lose $40 million. Man, have you guys been listening to all pundits and announcers talking about that Derek Carr is going to get his money? They're going to pay him, bro. These people want him. Just because you don't want it, don't mean somebody else don't want it, bro. Okay, understand that. Okay, somebody wants it, and Derek's going to get his money, but he shouldn't allow them to trade him because the contract is the same. Every year, I'm going to be under the gun under a 1-year approve it deal. I ain't doing that. Okay. Mr. Emerald said unknown Raider guy doesn't know that. Didn't know that. Okay. Real no Raider guy talking to Joey Chesticles. Joey Chesticles. Okay. I heard David Carr's supposed to air out some info on McDaniels tomorrow. Man, it's chess, not checkers, bro. Okay. Alejandro, I doubt the people are going to go to the next game. They'll be there, dog. And if they don't, Kansas City will be there. They're going to be there with more red. It was very interesting to see what Raiders were in the house tonight. Let me just tell you what it was. The Raider fans that were in the house today were real Raider fans. They spent money, dog, on a team that is telling you that we're not trying to compete. Jared Stidham went in there and tried to compete for a little bit until they figured out what to do and he couldn't adapt. But those Raider fans were in there. They were real, bro. I was talking to them, dog. And you know what? Only a couple of them. They started out, let's go, Stiddy. Let's go, Stiddy. And they're like, man, you rooting for Stiddy? I said, yeah, of course. I'm rooting for Stiddy, dog. But I just don't think that the quarterback's the problem. Man, by the end of the game, everybody was like, man, I wanted Stiddy to be the guy, but it doesn't look like it. I wanted him to be this, but it doesn't look like it. So what it is. Okay. I know Reddick got said, Bryce Young must definitely be gone by pick 1. And our only pick would be was Will Levis from Kentucky. Yeah, I mean, if we get Will Levis from Kentucky at eight, because that's where we're looking like we're at now. It's looking like we're at 8 in the draft. You know, barring that we trade up or try to trade up or whatever. But Josh McDaniels' system is so complex. There's no way that we're going to be able to survive a quarterback coming in trying to learn that system and then be a starter. It's not going to happen. Spectre, how many of us saw Devontae lining up in a slot and moving around more than any time this year? Exactly, dog. That's why he was loose. That's why he was those matchups. He was on linebackers, man. He was on short cornerbacks. It was something else. Okay. Bill Holloway talking about the Packers. Yeah, the Packers are in it. Mr. Emo said, "Do you think the Karma's going to get Josh McDaniels?" Hey, man, like I always say, dog, you'll be fortunate to see somebody get their karma. You'll be fortunate to see that. 9 times out of 10, you're going to hear somebody doing bad. You're going to hear about the person that hated on you, and years later, you find his life was in shambles. Trust me, bro. You know how many people that hated on me in my life? A whole bunch. I mean, too many. People that I thought were my friends, people I grew up with. I'm hated on so much. People. Now I'm getting hated on by people on here. But guess what, dog? I already know what's going to happen to them. Because if I'm doing me and I'm doing the truth and I'm saying what's the facts, how is karma going to come looking for me? Karma ain't looking for me. Karma looking for my enemies. And karma ain't looking for me, dog. If I'm doing everything to the book and I'm doing everything to the letter and it's just not resonating with nobody, I don't have nothing to worry about. Truth don't need no cosign. So that's what it is. It's going to catch up with them, dog. We may not be there to see it, but it'll catch up. Okay, Norman Woodward says, we want Tom Brady. Of course you guys do. Of course you guys do. Who doesn't want the greatest quarterback of all time? But that's what it takes for you guys to win. It takes you guys to have the greatest quarterback who ever laced them up. You can't win without that guy. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, dog. If I have a basketball team and I have to have Michael Jordan to win, see how stupid that sounds because it's basketball. Okay? Like I said, man, we're not the same, bro. Okay. Dr. Vance said Waller, Carr, and Jacobs were gone. McVice was going to get the team. Patriot way or the highway. Shit, man. I'm an Oakland Raider fan. That's what I was telling everybody. People were telling me, yo, OG, man, I like you, man. I like you. I said, what do you like me for? Man, because you're a Raider, bro. I could tell. I like the way you talk, the way you act, what we heard you talking about. And you know what I told him? I said, man, I'm an Oakland Raider fan, bro. I ain't with this Vegas shit. I ain't with the Showtime shit. I ain't with the rah-rah shit. I'm not with the put on a fucking tutu and run around and do a pirouette like you guys. I'm an Oakland Raider fan. One of he was with a Niner homie. He's like, yeah, O.co. I said, nah, I ain't O.co, dog. I'm Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, bro. He's like, dang. Man, that is what it was called back in the days. I said, yeah. So I'm an Oakland Raider fan, dog. I rep Oakland and I rep LA. Vegas, that's you guys. All this Showtime and all this Cinderella shit you guys are doing ain't got nothing to do with me, dog. Okay. Uncle Rico said it looked like a new playbook. Absolutely. We had the best R&B duo and those stats. Okay. 8 of Stidham's first passes were play action. But Derek Carr changed the plays at the line, though. Okay. Carr said, no, my team did not win, but we didn't make fools of ourselves. Saints, yeah. On the radar guy. Okay. Number Woodward. 63 and 81, Carr. Okay. 0 and 1, Stidham. Let's do the percentages. What's the percentage on a 63 and 81 record? Okay, let's say it's 600. What's the percentage on an 0 and 1 record? I rest my case. See how these guys keep bringing this man's name up? Okay. Dr. Van. Jay says, fans who want Brady are weird, straight up sellout vibes because they've never won anything, bro. They've never won anything. Us who, if you're older than 40 years old, you're not talking like that. These young dudes or these OGs who are just fed up because they know their time is coming to an end. They're not going to be able to keep it going. Man, they'll put the devil in as a quarterback. They don't care, dog. They don't care. But when they lose, they want to blame another man for that. It's just crazy, bro. Okay. Carl says, you fix it with the best coaching staff in the league. Develop your own players. Carl is right. I've mentioned it so many times, man. Why do Raider Nation is so deprived of great talent being homegrown in the system that they always talk about somebody else's talent. Can we get Lamar Jackson? Can we get Tom Brady? Can we get Aaron Rodgers? Can we get this guy? Can we get Deshaun Watson? Can we get Russell Wilson? Can we get? Meanwhile, in the ABC, in the AFC, the amount of quarterbacks that are in the playoffs right now that were drafted by their own team is about 7 or 8. Drafting your own quarterback is how it's done, unless you're the Raiders and you're Raider Nation. We want somebody else's work instead of developing your own. Okay? Patrick Mahomes, did he get drafted? I said she. Patrick Mahomes, did he get drafted by the Chiefs? Yeah. Justin Herbert, did he get drafted by the Chargers? Yeah. Joe Burrow, did he get drafted by the Bengals? Yeah. Josh Allen, did he get drafted by the Bills? Yeah. Trevor Lawrence, did he get drafted by the Jaguars? Yeah. Lamar Jackson, did you get drafted by the Ravens? Yeah. But you're hurt, and you have Hunley who just lost tonight. Did he get drafted? Yeah. That's 7 teams that are in the playoffs right now. Then you got the Steelers that are in the hunt. Did the Steelers draft Kenny Pickett? Yeah. Did the Miami Dolphins draft Tua Tagovailoa? Yeah. Did the Jets draft Zach what was his name? Zach Wilson? Yeah. That's the point. You draft your players, bro. You draft your players, but when you're too busy looking at a free agent all the time, that's what happens. Okay. Emil said these Stidham fans play Madden with white liquids around their mouths. Ugh, whoa, boy. Dr. Ben says, have you been overeating vaccine? How's the best? Exactly. Raiders defense are beyond last. Yeah, I know Raider on his ass. Okay. Norman Woodward bringing up that man's name again. Dr. Van said Niners always squashing the Packers. Yeah, Niners own the pack. Niners own the pack, bro. They've owned the pack for a long time. Okay. Norman Woodward said, come on, man, they Carr win. Bringing that man's name up, like I said before. Okay. Now, Dr. Emma, what would you do if you were Carr? I would make them cut me. I'd make them shit or get off the pot. I would not help the Raiders. I wouldn't contact the Raiders. I wouldn't try to fucking talk to them about shit. I would let them have to fucking figure it out. I would not help the Raiders at all, bro. I would tell them, hey, man, hey, Derek, we got a team for you. Anywhere you want to go, man? No, I'm not interested. Why? Because if I get traded, the contract is the same. Don't you guys understand that Derek Carr gave the Raiders the most team-friendly contract in the league? How do you think we were able to sign all these players? How do you think he was able to sign Waller, sign Adams, sign Mad Max, sign Renfro, sign all these guys, bro? Because of the team-friendly deal that Derek did. I'm not trying to give you guys a scholarship. So if I was Derek Carr, I'd be like, okay, man, let him go ahead and cut me, and then we can go. But I just have a sneaking suspicion that it's not going to happen. That's just me. Okay. There's Derek Woodard gargling on Derek Carr's. Gargling. Okay. Joey Chesticles. Joey Chesticles says, I will never live to see the Raiders win a Super Bowl. This dumb motherfucker don't understand that I already seen the Raiders win 3. Like I said, Joey Chestnuts, Joey Chessballs, you're a Packers fan. The Packers have 4 Super Bowls. You've only seen the Packers win 2 because you weren't alive when Bart Starr won the other 2. You ain't shit, bro. You haven't won more Super Bowls than me in your lifetime. I've won 3 in mine. Okay? So that just goes to show you, Joey Chessballs. Okay? I know Radio Guy says Joey Chessballs changes his names all the time. All the time, bro. Okay? Here we go with Norman Woodard. Every time he talks about the same guy who's not on the team. You just cut Carr, you don't trade. That's not what everybody's been saying. Didn't you hear ESPN today saying they're trying to figure out who they're going to trade him to? Like, you guys don't listen, bro. You don't listen. Somebody just posted on here that ESPN is already talking about The Raiders are trying to contact teams to trade Carr. The problem is you're talking about trading somebody who you can't make them accept it. It's already happening, bro. And why would I trade for somebody that I can just sign directly? See, this is stupid. This was dumb. See, everybody talk about the Derek Carr got played. No, he didn't. Derek Carr's agent played them. Because, and if I'm Derek Carr, just think about it, you guys. This is why you're watching me. This is why you need to hold everybody accountable. Okay? Because they're not going to fucking tell you the truth like I am. All right? Why would, just think common sense. Don't think you don't like Carr and this guy's better. Just talk common sense. Okay? This dude's name is Derek Jones. Derek Jones. Okay? He's a quarterback. They're gonna trade him, right, to the team of his choice. He gets to pick where he goes. Okay? And he decides that he wants to go play for New Orleans, Derek Jones. And in return, the Raiders are gonna get draft picks, assets, whatever they get. Why would me, as Derek Jones, aka Derek Carr, weaken the team I'm going to? See, this is the kind of shit these motherfuckers, you guys are just, you don't listen. Why would I allow the Raiders to weaken the team I'm going to? I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is, y'all cut me, then I go to the team of my choice, and my team is still as good as they are, not being depleted by the Raiders. While I see the Raiders suffering, I'm over here winning. That's how you do it. But you guys, like I said, you guys know everything. Bruce Davis had been a fan of the Raiders since 1984. That's what I'm talking about. God. Norman Woodward. Raiders need to cut Carr. Don't try to trade him. Just cut him. You're not getting nothing for him, though. Do you understand you just paid this man $34 million, bro? Cut him? Do you understand Derek Carr still getting paid for the last 2 games of the season? Do you understand that? Nah, it ain't your money. Okay. Norman Woodward says he will not get that contract with no other team. That's lies. They're already saying the Texans will give him that deal, the Saints will give him that deal, and the Bucks will give him that deal. Sorry, man. It's already being said. Bruce Davis have got to move on. Okay. I know Raider guy. Okay. Spectre. Not against DC change, but why they did DC was wrong business or not. Hey, man, like I said, man, karma will get you. You'll find out. Shaky Jake on that ass. Corey Aguilar. Okay. Joey Chestnut's Packer looking okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm reading you guys' comments, man. I'm getting tired, man. I've been ripping and running. Tired. I'll lay my tail down. Get some sleep. As was I understand why some young Kardashians hate Carr now. Carr had a hard time scoring this year, and they walked in on DC scoring with their mama. They found out that DC could possibly be their daddy. You are the father. See, I told you, Derek. You mean this raggedy ass fool's my son? Joey Chestnut's killing me. Turbo Duran says, okay, Packers fan, why you have pick up pine saw? Correct. Okay. Oh, man, like I said, man, I'm getting tired, you guys, man. I got to get some sleep. Like I've been yelling and screaming. Y'all go back and make sure you guys are watching those lives, bro. I'm going to see what I can find the super chats real quick, man. Then I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, man. I've been up since 5 or 6 o'clock, man, getting ready to go to the game. And I need to lay it down, you guys. We'll talk tomorrow. See if there's any more super chats that don't look like it. I'm going to leave y'all where y'all at. I'm too tired tonight, you guys. Turbo said the whole stadium was red. It was like 2-1 Niners. But that's because all the Raider fans sold their tickets, bro. When I was asking them, how'd you get tickets? Oh, man, it's Ticketmaster. Oh, man, I knew a couple of my Raider homies didn't want to go. And they, like I said, man, can't be mad, man. We play at the stadium, people don't show up. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to shut it down, dog. I get some sleep, man. And I'll talk at you guys in the morning. Make sure you're checking out the videos. And I just want to say once again, man, thank you guys because, I hit 200. I hit up 200 subscribers in a couple of days, bro. Like 200 in like a day and a half. So like I said, man, we're going to continue to run down the street, man. But all I can tell you guys is I can't tell you what to do. But if you guys are going to be supporting channels, including mine, you need to hold people accountable, man. They don't get to come up and tell you bullshit. And then when they can't deliver, you guys conveniently let them off the hook. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. All right, man. I love y'all, man. Get some rest, man. I'm about to go to bed myself. I'm at the check filter.